What's up guys, how you doing? Welcome back to my channel. This video is inspired by MKBHD.
Very nice.
The legend of the product in tech.
Let me know if you agree right now. Also, shout out to
Untitled. Gentlemen and ladies, welcome back. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified every time I put up a video. Now, is it worth getting an iPhone 13 Pro Max in 2023? Stick around to find out more about the iPhone 13 Pro Max. The first question that I will ask you is that, what do you want to use for your iPhone 13 Pro Max? For example, if you're jumping from an iPhone 11 to a Pro Max version, then I would say yes, if you have the budget of getting the iPhone 14 Pro Max, by any means, go ahead and get a iPhone 14 Pro Max. However, if you have some limitations in your budget, maybe you're thinking of getting an iPhone 13 Pro Max, I will tell you that this is a brilliant, it is more than capable for the phones that we have in the market today. Now, what you want to realize, if you're thinking of getting an iPhone 14 Pro Max and you already have an iPhone 13 Pro Max, there's a few things that you want to consider. Now, if you are a filmmaker and you want to utilize the opportunity to use 60 frames per second or 120 frames per second in slow motion, 4K, or you want to use the cinematic features in 4K, then this is definitely something that you want to think about. You want to switch to the iPhone 14 Pro Max. But if you're using it for office work, or maybe you just want to manage your social media platforms, you want to take some selfies or travel videos as simple as they can be, well, the iPhone 13 Pro Max is more than capable. Now let's take a look at a few features that the iPhone 13 Pro Max hold, and we're going to compare it to the other features in the next video that the iPhone 14 Pro Max hold. Gentlemen and ladies, let's roll it. Now, we're also gonna have a B-roll video. I'm gonna take a few clips of the iPhone 14 Pro Max so you can take a look at what it is like. You can take a look at the cameras, you can look at the build, which is absolutely fantastic. So this is a great phone indeed. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the features that we have in iPhone 13 Pro Max. Alright guys, so when it comes to the features here, you have a lot of opportunities here. So I'm going to start by telling you that this iPhone here is going to hold possibly 4 generations of the OSs coming out, the iOS is coming out. So we can, for example, it's going to hold 14 Pro, 14 Pro Max, 14 Plus. It's going to roll, it's going to hold 15 and all the other generations that are coming up to 4 generations. And this is my belief. I could be wrong, but you can let me know in the comments below. All right, the next thing that you want to check out is the video features that you have right here. Now, you will notice that you have a great camera, but if you go to the settings here and you click on the camera, all right, if I can find the camera, there we go. You click on the camera, you have the options to shoot HD, 720, 1080. You have 24 frames per second, 30 frames per second in 4K, 60 frames per second in 4K, which is really, really awesome. You also have these great options here to have HDR video or non-HDR video. You can also have you can lock as well your autofocus as well. You can play around with the settings that you have right here. You're also able to shoot slow motion in HD. So you have 120 frames per second and 240 frames per second. Of course, that's going to give you your slow motion. So if you don't know much about the slow motion, I'll make a video on that later. But you can tell me all the options in the comments below. All right, the next thing that you want to check out, you can also really be precise on your rule of thirds. So you can have the grids. So once you switch on the grids and then you go to the camera, right, you'll be able to see that, okay, you have your grids right here on the camera. So I'm going to go ahead and point at the camera that I'm using right here, so you can actually use the grids to be creative, if you will. All right, the next thing is going to be the macro. Actually, this is really amazing. Now, with the macro is, I do have a little microphone here, and this is a K9 microphone. I did a video on this, so you can check out some of the videos that I have in the channel. But with the macro, you are able to really get close, really close to what you are trying to check out. Now, if you disable this macro here, it means that you can't go any closer. You won't be able to zoom in on that. But if you go macro, then you go. You have the options to do that, which is really, really incredible. All right, and what else can I show you right here? Let's go to the library. It's pretty simple. I mean, it's very easy to access. There's a lot of opportunities. There's a lot of pictures in there, but you can access them really, really easy. You can put your favorite apps as well on this phone, which is pretty amazing. Now, you have your social media platforms as well. You have your Instagram, your YouTube, you have your Facebook, and your emails as well. Just like that with the fingertips of your hands. Now, one thing that I want to tell you is that you have these lovely stacks here where you can actually choose what you want to see on the stacks. You can have the calendar, you can have your picture, or you can have the other one with the clock, if you will. Where is the clock? Where is the clock? Where is the clock? Okay, the clock is not here. But you could have the weather on there, which is also pretty cool. And it's a great phone. But let me know what you think. It's a great phone, but let me know what you think in the comments below. Is it still worth getting an iPhone 13 Pro Max in 2023? Leave the comments below. If you haven't subscribed already, please make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see